We were finishing history, or I was in the geography. Finishing history. Which chapter? That's Gandhian era, Gandhian phase. Am I correct? Today that Shruti is the regular. I don't know. As a boy. Not era. It's Gandhian phase, correct? Which was the last topic I was giving notes or explaining? Oh, 3 leaders also we have gone, assertive nationalists. So which leader I was explaining? And given notes? Okay, sorry. Keep your papers, man. Last time also it was falling down, is it? Did I discuss suspension of Chauri Chaura in your notebook? Just check. I explained that the police station was burnt away. Remember? Yes. Did I give it in your notebook? Suspension. Wait, I am reading, just check in your notebook. Non-cooperation I have given. Khilafat I have given. Roll attack I have given. Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. Then you put the next incident, Chauri Chaura. And suspension of NCA. Non-cooperation. Point number 1. The tragedy at, and you don't write this one, huh? Chauri Chaura, you write the full word. The tragedy at Chauri Chaura on Feb 5, 1922. On Feb 5, 1922. Forced Mahatma Gandhi to suspend, forced Mahatma Gandhi to suspend the then ongoing NCM. The then ongoing, then matlab during that time. The then ongoing NCM. Second point. The incident was all about a procession of 3,000 peasants. A procession of 3,000 peasants. Who are peasants? Huh? Farmers. And why they are not called farmers then? Peasants are poor fellows who doesn't have the land of their own. Okay. Peasants who marched into the police station. Who marched to the police station as a protest against. As a protest. Why were they getting into police station? Correct. Beating of volunteers. Beating of volunteers. You know volunteers जो INC के लिए काम करते थे. Involved in Picketing of liquor shops. You understand picketing? What does picketing means? You remember I told you, they used to go into the shop, pick the bottles and just move away. Okay. So some people are involved in that and police have beaten them badly. So how many people are going to the police station? For what? As a protest. Okay. Next one. So the police fired at these peasants. So the police fired at these peasants. Next one. So the police fired or opened fire, fired at these peasants, which made them more angry. Which made them more angry. Stop. Next point. So the protesters, next point, approached a nearby police station. Protesters approached a nearby police station. I'm writing PSM and set fire to it. In which 22 policemen were burned alive. "22 policemen were burned alive." Next. Gandhiji, a strong believer in ahimsa. Gandhiji, a strong believer in ahimsa, on hearing this news, took a firm decision of its suspension. Next, the last point. Although the other Congress leaders were against the suspension, but Gandhiji was stubborn. You understand stubborn? Strong. STUBBOR. Gandhiji was stubborn, hyphen, since the movement has become violent. Since the movement has become violent. Now read this and tell me if you remember my explanation. Impact of municipal. Understood? Confirm? Yeah, although impact is there, they have given, here your written process is not there for you. Confirm? Then this one is there, factors leading into civil disobedience. Okay. Any queries with your, what do you call it? Non-cooperation? Akka? Confirm? Okay, then you write factors leading to CDM. CDS full form? Civil disobedience. चौरी चौरा तो खत्म हो गया सिविल डिसोबीडियंस. चौरी चौरा फिर एम का क्या है? चौरी चौरा में फिर 2 सी है. Let me just explain a bit, then we'll try. Now Gandhiji was very stubborn. The other leader said no. Why no? Because it was giving good result, and the Britishers were having a big effect. But Gandhiji was Gandhiji. Why?
Because he is a strong believer in it.
Very good. Are you? Oh, Himsa. Himsa. तो फिर अहिंसा both नहीं अपन घर पे खाना खा के सो जाने का. So we always believe only one thing, that the entire non-cooperation movement has to be ahimsa type. Okay, even we can't blame this incident, is it? It is the police action due to which the people reacted. The police might not have beaten, lathi charged these people. There was no incident. But anyway, if Gandhiji continued the non-cooperation movement, what will happen? It may become more violent in future. I don't understand. So then Gandhiji said, regardless of the result, regardless of the effect, I am suspending non-cooperation. But during the suspension of non-cooperation, he gave a hint. Hint for what?
That he will come up with better.
Wonderful. Why better? Which will be more big, which will be more robust, aggressive, more effective. The main thrust of the civil disobedience was what? Non-payment of
Sorts.
Non-payment of what?
Taxes.
Taxes. And if I use about non-payment of taxes, this is more better than NCF. Why better? If you do not pay taxes to any government, do you think that the government can run? Forget about that British government, even today's government cannot.
It's a British force them to pay taxes.
But how many? If the whole citizens of India are not paying, are you understanding the tension? How many people you will go and force?
So how the message of Gandhiji
will you asked a valuable question, is it? Gandhiji cannot write letters or WhatsApp or anything. He organized a movement which is called as Dandi March. You remember I had explained Dandi March? He purposely selected the commodities salt because salt is an item which is used by all the common people. When he marched from Sabarmati ashram to a place called Dandi, there he made the sea water to boil and salt was prepared. And whatever Gandhi did, the people of the entire India will follow. That was a crazy, followership of Gandhi. Now, when he took a handful of salt and said, from today onwards, not me or not any Indian will pay the which tax? Salt tax. Like Dandi March, several places, people made the local people to aware what? Gandhiji has called for not to pay taxes. It is not going to stop only in salt. What will happen? Slowly and steadily, all the British goods or all the Indian goods which is taxed by the Britishers, they will stop. And British government in India is running only for the which revenue? Tax revenue. It's like every day you are getting some 100 rupees from your dad or mom or anybody, and you are very happy. Oh, 100 rupees I spent. For last 3 months you are getting. Suddenly you are, mama bolte nahi, aaj se main nahi dega. Don't you think it will give you a shock? Why? Although you had collected earlier also. But how long this will go, that will discourage the British administration because they have to pay their salaries. Salaries to whom? All the people who are working under the British government. Where will they get their money? So tax is one important thing which will affect the basic structure of the government. Samjha? So when NCM was suspended, Gandhiji gave a hint, I'm coming up with a new program, which is Civil Disobedience Movement. The basic essence of this program, there are other things he said, but the main thing, non-payment of taxes. When INC people heard about this, they said, wow, this is far better than what? NCM. If they could have stuck with the NCM, this program might not have been launched. And if this program might not have launched, it could not give economic problem to whom? British administration in India. Samjha? So that is what we are going to write. So now under this heading, what are the factors or what are the conditions or what are the circumstances which led to the CDM? Samjha? Absolutely. Let's write point number 1. Mahatma Gandhi gave a call for CDM in 1930. Mahatma Gandhi gave a call for CDM in 1930. A movement different from NCM. A movement totally different from NCM. In board exam, you have to write full word. Only for here, I am making CDM, NCM. Board exam, or not in the school exam. CDM, NCM. Second point. The main factors which led to the its launch. What is its CDM? Are point number 1. Remember, I had explained Simon Commission. And can you recollect what I have explained? Yeah. There was a person called Sir John Simon. He, along with his 12 members, was bound to come to India. But all of a sudden, why this John Simon is coming? Because there was a new government in London, Tory government or something like that. And he said, government of London is giving some economic reforms. You understand economic related to business. But if those people who are born and brought up in London or in England, without a which member in it? Indian member. Do you think they will understand the economy of India? Why not?
Because they haven't lived in India.
Yeah, and then what? They don't understand the local conditions. Neither they understand what is happening. So that
he told that there should be
at least one Indian. So INC in India, when this commission was formed, they proposed to the British in India saying that we don't want a commission. They said, no, it is a must, it is going to come. It's okay, but then at least one member should be from India. But the British rejected it. So if you remember, John Simon Commission, when it came to India, what was the popular slogan raised everywhere?
Simon go away.
Simon go away. Something that, what is that something? Simon go back.
Go back.
Black flags. And broadly written, Simon go back. He did not understand, oh my God, first time I'm coming to India and people are asking me to go back. And then there was one incident in Chandigarh. Who was injured? Lala Lajpat Rai. What was the title given to him? Sher-e Punjab. Although he was 70 years old, 69, He was at the front of the Simon Go Back. When the British police opened the lathi charge, he got severe blows on his head. He was severely wounded and then he was admitted in the hospital. But after a few days he died. That made Indians more anger against whom? This Simon Commission. But I think for a period of 2 or 3 years it was going on, and ultimately Britishers cancelled that Simon Commission. But this led to the introduction of which movement? Somebody may, shall we write? Okay. So write, put the heading Simon Commission and then write below. In 1927, British government appointed a statutory commission careful with the spelling of the word statutory. Legal commission hyphen the Simon Commission. Second point. It was mainly formed to PO2 suggest constitutional reforms in India. What is constitution? Government reforms. Next. There were in total 7 British members of parliament. So not 13. Third, there were in total 7 British MPs for which INC made a strong objection. What is objection? You understand?
There should be
At least one out of that 7. Next point. INC emphasized that at least one member should belong to India. Next, the British government rejected this demand. Stop. On October 39, on February 3rd, next point. On Feb 3, this commission landed in Bombay. Which was purely welcome. With black flags, which was purely welcome, with black flags and popular slogan. Simon Go Back. Next point. On October 30, 1928, 30. 1928, Lala Lajpat Rai. Bracket, what do you write? Shere Punjab. What do you write that? Shere. Yeah, right. Shere. Shere Punjab. Was severely wounded in Amritsar, Chandigarh. Wounded in Simon Go Back protest. And after a few days, he succumbed to the injuries. Succumbed based on that injury, died in the hospital. Check all this and tell me. Did I show you the Simon Go Back plan? Is it? No. Want to see? Confirm. You just have this. This guitar and hiding. How you see? It's a video clipping of a movie, and you'll understand. But Simon is there in the case. He doesn't know what is happening. He doesn't understand.
What did they say now? Look, buddy, sir, I'm going to stand forward with the woman, be with the crowd, whichever way it's good. Then deal with it, for heaven's sake.
They're opening the gate and the police. He is that guy, a white shirt. Very old. You know this fellow? Bobby Deol, Bobby Deol. ये बंदा Bobby Deol है ना? Finger son of German. Okay, he is getting severe headache. He collapsed there only. It's a movie. That's the last dialogue of his speaking. Means every lathi on my head, and Britishers are, forcing. It is a nail on the coffin of the British Empire. Nail means kila. So how many beatings you have done on my head? It's indirectly you are hitting a nail on the coffin. So that's a beautiful line. So at least now you can forget who is the person. Shere Punjab, that's good. Now let us go to the second heading, Nehru report. Not even that Nehru. Declaration of Purna Swaraj. That is just a part. Second factor. This is that heading. So you have Declaration of Purna Swaraj. So let me make this one like this. Declaration of Purna Swaraj. You understand what is Purna Swaraj, na? Complete independence. It's a Hindi. The Calcutta session of Congress, point number 1. The Calcutta session of Congress. Hey, today, what is the name of this city? Why? Congress. This Mamata Banerjee government has changed. Kolkata. K. Good. In those days, it was Calcutta. The Calcutta session of INC or Congress, whatever, had served an ultimatum. To the British government to accept the Nehru report of 1929. Nehru report of 1929. Second point. Achha, just continue. Or to face a mass movement. Accept or to face a mass movement. Second point. This resolution of Purna Swaraj was passed in the Lahore session. Was passed in Lahore session of 1929. Where is Lahore today? Pakistan. How could you say? It's in Pakistan. Lahore, Karachi, Peshawar. No, that was with India, but the partition has taken place. Okay. Lahore session of 1929. The CWC, next point. What is CWC? Congress Working Committee. The CWC. Oh, it keeps falling down. Has passed out following program in Jan 1930. In Jan 1930. Point number 1. Preparation for civil disobedience. Two, as per Purna Swaraj, come on. The word Purna means complete independence. The word Purna means complete independence. Next. Observation of 26th Jan. Observing 26th Jan. And now what do we celebrate 26th Jan? Correct. Observing 26th Jan as the Purna Swaraj Day. 26th Jan as a Purna Swaraj Day by hoisting. You understand the word hoisting? Tricolor flag all over India. So इसी को हम लोग ने 26 Jan मनाते हैं, Republic Day मनाते हैं. Tricolor flag all over India. Tricolor flag all over India. Next. Resignation by members. Resignation by members of the legislature. Next. Withdrawal from all possible association. Withdrawal from all possible association with British government. Now, besides what you have written in the book, it's there a good deal. Please read it, and then you can ask that entire this paragraph. And then come back to me, then I'll explain the actual CDM.
Phase of mass movement.
The Nehru report had its own some recommendations to the British, some demands. If they do not accept, we will launch a movement which is this. Correct? CDM. Nehru report was before the CDM. So if you do not, for example, you are writing some letters with some recommendations or with complaints. And if you know that I am not going to accept that. So you write in the end, if you do not accept my report, I will take some steps against you. Regarding what? Launching a large movement, but he didn't say which movement it is. Anyway, the movement will be launched by Gandhiji, but the communication was done by Nehru report of 1929. Correct? And the civil disobedience is launched in 1930s. Oh. Would you like to continue the next lecture or do you want to go? No problem. Read it? Sure. So put the heading, launching of CDM. The right full word now. I understand what are the backgrounds. We had one Simon Commission, second is Declaration of Purna Swaraj. The Nehru report, if you want, I will give it separately when that the other students also. Okay. This is the Nehru report of 1920. You want to write? Let's write CPN. The CWC in 1930. The CWC of 1930 met at Sabarmati Ashram. Where is Sabarmati Ashram? Gujarat. You don't know? What no? In Gujarat. In 1930, met in Sabarmati Ashram at Sabarmati Ashram in Gujarat. With Mahatma Gandhi, vested full powers, vested means given, with MG, vested full powers to launch CD. To launch CD. Now, second. Before this movement, Gandhiji submitted. Before this movement, Gandhiji submitted 11-point ultimatum. 11-point ultimatum to the British government, to the BG, right, British government. Next point. The government did not respond to this ultimatum. The government gave no response. The government gave no response for this ultimatum. Next. So, I'm writing MG. You can also use MG. Oh, good. Started the most famous Dandy March to mark the beginning of CDA. Underline famous Dandy March. Did in my last lecture I had explained what is Dandy March? Confirm? You remember? So the next heading you can write Dandy March. And again I am waiting. If you have any queries, please ask me. Dandy March. Actually, on 12th March, MG began. On 12th March 1930, correct? On 12th March, MG began the most famous march. Hey, what does march mean? Our walk. From his Sabarmati ashram to Dandi. From his Sabarmati ashram to Dandi. From his Sabarmati ashram to Dandi. You underline Dandi and then write a famous coastal town in Gujarat. The famous coastal town of Gujarat. First one. Next point. A total of 79 followers started the march. A total of 79 followers started the march, but with regular meetings and rallies, the numbers rose very high.
British Council ruled some law that many people cannot gather together.
That was all the time. That was way back, man. Jallianwala Bagh khatam na. And they suspended the roll attack. I mean, they did not put it for years and years to come, is it? But now we are away from that. Look here, I mean, now I am taking one step for which you are going to revert. When you are revert and oppose me, I feel, oh, I have done a wrong, I will stop it. Then maybe after some time you come up with a new program. The roll attack is no more now. And here they are just marching on the road, is it? 260 miles तक ये लोग ने चला 10 दिन में. Approximately in one day, how many miles? 26 miles. So this is the total distance. देखो, if I want to tell you, the good thing about Mahatma Gandhi was this, that he never took any bus, tram or anything car. He used to walk and walk and walk. Good thing, he can stop, he can address a rally, he can have a meeting. So this 10 days, although the followers are only 79, but within that 10 days, wherever he is rested, wherever he has a meeting, the numbers become thousands. I don't understand. If you could have went in a car or any automobile, only that 79 followers might have gone there. But what is a good thing? The whole 10 days of walking, Mahatma Gandhi explained to the local people the importance of Purna Swaraj. I mean, in those days, the craziness of the Gandhian followers so, if people heard that Gandhi is going to pass through that road, they will walk miles to see one glimpse of Mahatma Gandhi. Sanja, that is the importance of going by road. And you asked me that roll attack was closed. Now there is no roll attack. But that's right. What did I say?
Total of 79 followers started the march, but with regular meetings and rallies, the number grows
very large, is it? Next, on 6th April, we reached Dandi. You count 12th March से 6th April कितना महीना हो गया? 26. So good years. It was 260 miles, तो एक दिन में approximately 10 miles चला बस. On reaching Dandi, Gandhiji violated the salt law by picking up the salt, by picking up a handful of salt with a promise that henceforth, you understand what is henceforth? Then day after that, henceforth, no Indian will pay what? Tax on salt. Perfect? Read it and then tell me. So topic 7:30, we close and after 5 minutes. Okay? Let's see. I'll check with the office.